Alrighty, hosses, welcome back, and in this video I am going to show you how to render multiple components. Now, this is one of the most important rules that you need to understand whenever you make components, and that is every single component can only return one parent element. So what the heck does that mean? Well, say that you wanted to make this bacon component and you wanted to have a heading that said bacon component, and under it you wanted to have, I don't know, like a paragraph tag or something. So you went like this, paragraph, and I'll write I am some sample text. All right, looking good. Wait a minute, why the heck are we getting a bunch of errors right here? Well, remember, like I said, right here, what we're essentially doing is we're returning two main parent elements, but we want our component to consist of both these things. So how do we get around that? Well, what we need to do is we actually need to wrap these inside a div. So if I just go div, then check this out. This allows us to use two elements inside a single component because we're only returning one parent div. So now whenever we render this, check it out. So again, just remember, whenever you make a component, make sure that you only return one parent div. If you have multiple HTML tags in here, then you need to encompass them or stick them inside one div. Now, another thing I want to mention is this render right here, it can only render or display essentially the same thing, one parent tag. So what happens whenever we want to display bacon 3 different times? Well, if we do this, just write the tag 3 times, you see I'm getting a bunch of errors, and whenever I try to run it, it's not going to work. So what do we need to do? Well, the same thing. And actually, let me clean this up a bit. So whenever we want to render multiple components, we just go ahead and make a main parent div. And then inside here, we can write bacon as many times as we want. Check it out. So again, that's one of the tricky things to watch out for in React. Whenever you're getting an error or something's not displaying properly and you don't know why, just know that every single component can only return one parent element. If you want your component to be made of multiple elements, then you need to wrap them inside one main parent div or span or whatever you want. So there you go. I'll see you guys in the next video.